Valley Syndicate Club is our golden sponsor, and our silver sponsor, Silicon Finance. Our event, as Lily mentioned, is the world's largest startup pitch competition in 2020. All thanks to you guys. We had managed to visit the most places of the world as anyone else, and had did the most number of the events as anyone else. And I would like to remind everyone that the winner of today's online unicorn battle will participate in the Unicorn Cup finals on November 20 this year. It will be a great happening, and prominent startups from all over the world will participate and meet top VCs and investors. So please mark the date in your calendar, November 20th. Also, I would like to remind all the startups, if you didn't get selected to pitch live, you still are able to be part of our finals, exposing your startup and promoting it during the Startup Expo. Please ask our event manager, Lily, or me directly, and we will tell you what it is all about. This is the second season of our Unicorn Cup already. Our preliminary local unicorn battles are being held on all continents with participants from 125 countries of the world in 4 industries: health tech, fintech, AI, and general unicorn battles, with no special focus, but discovering the most prominent startups that will define our tomorrow's future. We in our company, we sincerely believe that all good ideas come true only with like-minded people, and truly global achievements are impossible without the support of partners. That is why we are open to exploring partnership opportunities to help local startups and investors to play a more significant role in a global ecosystem. We are always glad to welcome new partners to our network that reached last year 1 million users. So let me to introduce you to our ecosystem. We are a smart ecosystem that consists of various software solutions and internet platforms that unite startups, investors, business angels, experts, professional scouts, and high-level managers in a single business space, which makes it possible to solve quickly and efficiently any task in the field of innovation and startups. I'm happy to introduce you to the heart of our ecosystem, Startup.Network itself. It's a marketplace for startups, businesses, investors, and service providers. Unicorn Battle is the oldest part of our ecosystem. Unicorn Battle is an open competition where startups pitch live for private investors and venture funds. As you can see, we had traveled almost all over the world with our peaceful battles. Now you can join them online and be part of this great event where local startups from each continent meet top VCs from all over the world. We started our battles 11 years ago and do them on a regular basis all over the world, and really hope that we will come back to offline format someday and will host you in Silicon Valley, where our headquarters is. And right now, all battles are online. So you can join us and see the best local startups and meet international VCs. Recently, we had also initiated a special program, Silicon Finance, designated for startups willing to apply to top American accelerators. We help them to relocate and grant them funds and services worth $50,000. We invite best speakers and mentors to coach our startups online and offline for our acceleration program. The most recent part of our smart family is Network VC Fund with 2 current strategies. First one, to participate as an investor in our pre-acceleration program for the chosen startups. And second one, to be a lead investor in our Silicon Valley Syndicate Fund. Our Silicon Valley Syndicate Fund is a special structure that allows venture syndicates for different startups be easily organized. Now, any investor starting with $10,000 is able to join our syndicates and get an access to the best startups that we can find through our global network. That is all from my side, and I would like to introduce you to Natalie, who is head of the COO VC House, and she will tell you about our new recent entity. Natalie, are you with us?
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Hello, everybody, and glad to see you here today. VC House is an invitation-only online community in the network created exclusively for VCs, where they can exchange deals which they participate in as active investors. And what is more, it also will be a platform for specialized offline LPGP events where family offices and institutional investors can have an opportunity to meet VC funds. So if you have any questions or would like to join VC House, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. My contact details will be in chat. And now I would like to return a floor to Lilia, who is host for today's event, and she will lead you through our unicorn battle. Lilia?
Yeah, thank you so much. So it's time to show our expert board. Please, before I would like to meet all of you with our partners. It's our great friends. At first, it's our Southern Africa Startup Awards, a part of Global Startup Awards, our partner Clean and Plug and Play. All of them are known worldwide, and if you would like to learn more about them, you can connect me or just text us. And let's move on. Our expert board.
I think we will tell a little bit about the agenda, and then we'll move to the expert board.
Yeah, it will be the first part of our agenda to introduce our honored judges. And then our pitch competition begins. And after that, we will have the results. We will know who are the winner of today's event in online, in real time. So thanks to our opportunities of Startup.Network online platform, our judges will vote and we'll see our results immediately. And after that, we'll have great networking. And our judges. Yeah, we have really great board for today. And before we'll start, dear judges, please tell about yourself a little bit. All of you have 1 minute to introduce. And please tell us what startups you are interested in, how much money you invest in, which location are interested for you, and so on. And at first, I want to introduce our great judge, our CEO, Alexander Soroka.
Hello, thank you, Lilia. Our seed fund usually invests from 50 to 250K. Geographically, we prefer to invest in US or European-based startup. If it is early stage startups, on later stage, we are geographically agnostic and we also industry agnostic. Thank you, Lilia.
Thank you so much. And so who wanna be next?
Hi, Lilia.
Great.
Yeah, Kabir. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, all. Nice to meet you. My name is Kabir Mohammed. I'm from South Africa. I run a venture capital company called DNA Capital. DNA Capital is restricted by the South African government to invest only within the South African border. However, in my personal capacity, I act as an angel, and in my angel investments, I would look at anything between 10,000 and 25,000. Impact investing within the African continent. Thank you very much. Nice to meet all of you, and I'm looking forward to the pictures ahead.
Wonderful, great to have you with us.
I'm sorry, my video is still not working, so unfortunately, I don't know what's happening.
We know how you look, so like next time, please fix it. We would like to see your wonderful eyes with us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you, yes. Anyone else would like to? Yes, Rafael, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rafa Saleh. I'm from Egypt. I'm managing Qubit Ventures. We're a seed stage fund. We invest in mostly SaaS startups in Egypt. We invest, but our ticket size is between $100,000 to $400,000. I also run Founder Institute in Egypt, and I'm a board member on Falak, which is one of the largest accelerators in Egypt. And we do both, accelerated cycles and direct investments of up to $125,000. Egypt focused as well.
Wonderful. Great to have you on board. Yes.
Hi, hi everyone. It's Danny Malouli. I'm the managing partner for Flat Six Labs Beirut office. So I'm managing a $20 million VC fund. Basically, we invest in Lebanese startups, ticket size, and we have an accelerator program as well. So we invest in early stage and pre-series A. So ticket size ranging from $100,000 up to around $500,000. And we invest in any technology startups in the knowledge economy. So basically, and we're a fund compliant with the central bank initiative that they done like 5 years ago to support the ecosystem and to support technology startups.
Wonderful. Sounds really great.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
I'll go next.
yes, sure.
Okay, my name is Rami Kermi, and I'm connecting from Amman, Jordan. I'm the Chief Innovation Officer at Jordan Ahli Bank and the CEO of Ahli Fintech, our fintech accelerator and investment arm. So obviously our focus is fintech startups in our investment thesis. And we invest up to $200,000 alongside the 6 months acceleration program. We also are restricted by central bank into specifically investing in fintech. But of course, the supporting technologies behind fintech, be it blockchain, AI, and what have you, those are all on our plate of interest as well. In my personal capacity, I also run an unofficial angel club. Anything, our investment thesis is anything with exponential capacity, exponential ability growth. So something that builds a business model around technology, fourth industrial revolution technologies and what have you.
Okay, great. Really.
And you're obviously a Captain America fan.
This is a Captain Jordan, man.
One, you will save all us, right? Okay. Anyone else would like to speak out?
Hey, Anna. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Kevin. Didn't recognize you in the head. It was supposed to get warmer.
No, I think it's getting warmer in Johannesburg. And we're really getting into summer. I think we are almost in summer right now. We are still in spring though. Hello, everyone. Hello, team, and my fellow investors and fellow startups. My name is Kevin. I'm logging all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. I am the CEO and founder of Startup. What we do, we get startups, especially technology startups, to be investment ready, and so that we can get them to connect to you guys, so that you can start looking at how, so that by the time you invest in them, you know that you have people that are investment ready. But we are more really, our vision is to support and foster entrepreneurship, thriving entrepreneurship ecosystem in Africa, across Africa, so that we can have a lot of resources for our startups, so that we get them for you guys. Otherwise, today, I'm just really want to see some of the best startups that are over our continent and the rest of the world, and meet with, and get to talk with you guys who are looking, who have some interest into investing in Africa. So today's about the best to win.
Sure, great words.
I go next.
Sure, yes.
Mustafa Abu Said, logging in from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. I'm managing partner at Arcad. We do late stage VC and private equity. We are pretty much technology centered, MENA focused, and we write tickets up to $5 million.
Wonderful. Great to have you with us.
Thanks.
Yes, Nader.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Nader Shinouda. I'm managing partner of Canas Capital. Canas Capital is an investment advisory firm based here in Dubai. We do a lot of activity in early stage investment. So we do act as angel investors in our own personal capacity. And we also support the companies that we work with along the line in raising funds from the GCC and elsewhere, and also finding strategic partnerships with potential suitors in the region. Ticket size could range between 25,000 to 150,000. That's on the angel side. And I guess some of our brag pieces is that we've had a unicorn under our belt and an exit on the New York Stock Exchange.
Wow, that's a good success story. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Yes, Joe.
Hello, everyone. I'm logging in from Nairobi, Kenya. I work with Goodwill Investment. We do invest in inclusive growth, basically businesses which are trying to provide basic goods and services to the underserved. In terms of ticket size, we do invest between $500,000 all the way to $3 million. Geographically, we do have offices here in Kenya serving the East Africa region. We also have offices in Nigeria serving Agrophone West Africa, that's Ghana and Nigeria. And also we have offices in Cape Town serving mainly South Africa, Zambia, and Mozambique. Thank you. I look forward to participating in this.
Wonderful. Thanks for coming. Yes.
May I?
Sure, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Preeti Chaudhary, and I've logged in from India today. I'm the founder of LinkedIn Local India, and I'm head of investment partnerships and alliances with InfoCrest. Ticket size is from 25,000 USD to 150,000 USD, sector agnostic, geographically limited to India at the moment. Very happy to help anybody coming into India or for any kind of those collaborations. Let's connect on LinkedIn. I have left my details in the chat. Thank you, team Startup.Network. I'm looking forward to today. All the best to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Preeti. And yes, come on. Yes, great to have you.
Hi, my name is Ike Kanu. I'm founding partner of Atlantica Ventures. We're an African-focused fund that invests in tech and tech-enabled companies from C through to Series B. So checks from about $150,000 to about $5 million. It's a pleasure to be here, and I see familiar faces here. Hi, Joel.
That's great that you have friends among judges. I hope you will make friends among startups as well during today's battle. Yeah, I see Ruchi also on our expert board. Hi, Ruchi. Always great to see you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ruchi Dana. I'm a doctor and a Stanford MBA. I'm based in Dubai. I represent our own family office, and we invest from around $250,000 to around $1 million in early stage startups. And we also do some pre-IPO deals. We are mainly investing into healthcare and life science startups. And in terms of geographies, we are mainly investing into the US and like outside of the Middle East. Thank you.
Thank you for being such a great friend. And I see newcomers. Oh, come on, guys, don't be shy. Just a good circle of friends. Everybody is happy to see you. Speak up if you would like to speak up.
I'm happy to go next.
Yes, Kate, yeah, go ahead.
Hi, this is Kate from San Francisco Bay Area. It's really early here. You can see my, the outside is still dark. I'm the co-founder of Ideation Lab, a pre-C to C stage venture. It's also an evergreen fund focusing on emerging markets. We invest in social entrepreneurs focusing on edtech and future work sectors. Our differentiation is that we invest in entrepreneurs who beat a unique path to where they are today. So for instance, one of our last founders we backed is a refugee from Congo who started his venture at Kakuma refugee camp. I personally have spent considerable amount of time in Nairobi before settling here in the West Coast. So I work with 2 self-driving car startups here as their earlier employee, one of which was acquired by General Motors. I also worked at a mobility-focused VC fund. So mobility-related stuff is also my personal interest. Glad to see everyone here, and thanks again for the invite.
Great, Kate. Thank you for waking up so early. We'll cheer you up and inspire you. You'll forget that it is late night in San Francisco. And
I can go next.
Yes, sure. Go ahead, Mel.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mel LaRosa. I am with ISUM. ISUM is the technology transfer company of the Hebrew University in Jerusalem. I'm based in Israel. We do invest in the technologies from the Hebrew University or collaborations of this university with other companies or universities all around the world. We have equity positions in 120 companies right now, and I'm glad to be here.
Wonderful. Great to have you with us. And
Bawatune here.
Oh, hi.
Hi everyone. This is Bawatune Ogulaya Johnson. I'm calling from a low bandwidth environment, so sorry I can't be on video right now. But I'm based in Nigeria. I'm a partner at a micro VC / venture building firm, Le Blue Ventures. We're essentially tech focused, backing companies applying technology to different sectors. We've done something in e-commerce. We're currently doing something in cybersecurity. Super excited to be here. Thanks for inviting me back, and looking forward to the promising startups on show today.
Yes, wonderful to have you. We'll have 13 promising startups, I'm reminding you. We could not select 10. There were so many. They were so good. So waiting to see them. So we have 1 more minute to go for you to speak up. It's not obligatory if you want to. Yes, Avashik, come on. Or Jesse, how do you prefer to call yourself?
AJ. Hi, everyone.
AJ, okay.
Good afternoon from sunny TLV. Mel, nice to meet you. I'm a managing partner at Validate Venture Partners. Some of you are familiar with my partner, Guillaume Kloof. We're based in Amsterdam. We're a business consulting and investment brokerage firm. Global focus, so we have another office in Cyprus and Limassol, and another one Springbok, South Africa. So everyone from Sub-Saharan Africa or Africa in general could contact Joshal, our partner over there. Our main focus is fundraising for private equity and venture capital funds, but we also deal with fundraising for accelerators, incubators, and Series A and up startups. Mostly startups looking for $500,000 and up.
Okay. Thank you for being with us today.
Pleasure.
Great. So we're about to start. If you would like to introduce yourself, go ahead. If not, you can do it in chat if you prefer being more private. Lily, I'm back to you with our presentation.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
So, dear judges, before to start voting, you have just to click the link you got on your email. So recently, we sent email with your personal Zoom link and voting link. If by chance you don't have such letter or your voting link doesn't work, please text me privately in chat or find our support team by word support in our panelist list, and we will help you to fix it immediately. And so you first click on your voting link. You get an access to the profiles of today's presenters. You have to put marks depending on investment potential from 1 to 5, where 5 is the highest mark and 1 is the lowest. So you have just to put marks without any confirmation buttons. You can change marks before the voting will be closed. We will close our voting when the last participant will finish its speech. And dear guests, you also can help our participants and go to our event page and grade with like or dislike our startups. It will help them to like get higher and get the great result. Okay, so dear startups, I'm so happy because this time there are really great 13 participants, 13 startups. It was not an easy job to find out all of you. And I really appreciate that you are with us. So get ready and let the show begin. So startup number 1 is called Send It. Please get ready and show your presentation. While you're getting ready, I will notice that it's important for you to switch on your video. We want to see you.
Hi, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Shall I kick it off?
Yes, you will have 3 minutes at the moment you begin to pitch.
Cool, thanks. Well, hi, my name is James. I'm from Send It. Send It is a video-first online eventing toolbox. Online video platforms simply aren't flexible enough. Platforms like Zoom, Webinar Jam, Remo, etc. typically try to lock hosts into their own unique platform features or interface, and in some circumstances, software like Zoom. This makes it quite difficult for organizers that have got more nuanced requirements to host online events. There isn't any one-stop shop that supplies modular components for live online events. Further to that, Africa is also heavily underserviced in this market. Very few platforms actually have video server infrastructure on the continent. With Send It, we've built a modular live video eventing platform. So all of our components can be used together on our platform or can be used individually. So for example, if you're wanting to host a live broadcast with attendee chat, you can do so. Or if you're wanting to charge people to host a video on demand, we can also do that. We also have a unique ability to reverse bill mobile data. This means that people can host webinars and the participants do not have to pay for the mobile data costs associated with them connecting to the webinar. Who is our audience, you might ask? Well, we currently have 2 main target audiences. One is as a platform, so musicians, creators, comedians, fitness instructors, etc. use us to deliver a business-in-a-box type solution. And then our other customers are enterprises using us to just use our video components or potentially embed our live chat, or they're wanting a third-party polling functionality that they can just click to deploy. So those are our current clients, and they can all be reverse billed. How do we make money? Well, we charge 5% on any transaction that goes through our platform. And we also charge 30 US cents per user for viewers over 250 packs. We also charge to embed our components onto other sites. We only launched in April of this year. And as you can see, we do have some nice, really good traction in the early phase. I'd like to walk you through all of our use cases, but obviously we just don't have enough time. However, I can show you what we did last week in terms of some really nice big streams. We ran an event for Nivea, which had 10,000 concurrent viewers. The founding team is myself and Brandon. Together, we have launched 3 other companies. We've had 1 exit. And we've got 16 years experience building technology in the eventing space. So we really understand the space quite well. If you are interested, here are my details. Please reach out.
Wow, it's perfect. Your timing is really best. Thank you so much. Dear judges, your turn.
If I may, I have a question, if I may. This is Nader here to James. James, have you thought of making it a subscription-based model as opposed to transaction. That could mean a lot to your valuation.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely will be moving in that direction, but we focused first on building out features. And once we've got a nice feature set, we're then going to start like building out nice pricing and subscription models. Obviously, we're just constrained in terms of developers at the moment.
Very good. One more very quick question. What is your killer feature or application other than reversing mobile data cost?
So that is obviously our killer app, is being able to reverse bill mobile data. I think another really killer feature, which we haven't seen provided by anyone else, is the fact that all of our components are modular. So people can just strap a video and a chat box next to each other in their own web infrastructure.
Thank you.
Cool.
How do you track transactions?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
How do you track transactions on your platform?
Well, we have quite detailed analytics for viewer count, as well as obviously payment transactions. We use Stripe. Yeah, I'm not sure if that answers the question.
Okay, so basically, so because I'm trying to understand your business model. So basically,
sure.
Transactions happen through your payment gateway, through your platform. Is that correct?
That's correct. Down the line, we will allow our hosts to connect their own payment channels, but right now everything's flowing through our gate.
James, how big is your market size?
It's a good question. The webinar, or at least the global online video industry, is estimated to be well over, $50 billion and growing substantially. We like to think of our addressable market within Africa being around about $2 billion and growing fairly quickly.
Hi, James. Hi, James. It's Julian Masho from Verso Fund. Quick question for you. How do you protect your space, your potential business, even potentially technology you may own? How resilient is Sendit?
Yeah, so we've built from everything from scratch. So all of the software and IP is completely our own and developed in-house. Obviously, we've been delivering really good services to our clients, and our reputation is essentially how we're going to try and protect our market. Obviously, nothing is stopping a competitor from spinning out something similar. We've just probably got a bit more first or like early mover advantage than they would probably have.
So just a follow-on question, if I may.
Please.
Have you identified competitors who are doing pretty much the same or competing with other modules? I'm sure there are. I mean, I would expect probably 100,000 companies doing the same thing.
Yeah, so there is we've identified a couple. One such company, which is Valley-based, is called Stream Club. They're more focused on which is a very interesting market in and of itself, just going after the single standalone host, so the creators that are trying to look for a online streaming tool to collect revenue. There's also a lot of competitors such as like Cleange and Vimeo, etc., which do have modular components. However, none of these competitors have presence in Africa, which is really where we're trying to capture the audience initially.
Thank you.
Hi, James. Kate from the Bay Area here. So I've used Stream.
May I ask you to move on your conversation maybe in chat?
Sure. I'll do that with James later. Thanks.
And our next participant, startup number 2. Please get ready. Our colleague, Kwezak. I see your presentation already. It's full screen, perfect. So I mute other participants. If you're ready, please start. Hello?
Could you please unmute yourself because we can't hear you? We see you are unmuted. We only see the first slide of your presentation. Tell us something to check if you hear us, if you're with us.
Please stop because we have to fix your audio. Something is wrong. Please select a built-in microphone. Okay, so thank you. We will come back to our Quizac later. Startup number 3, please get ready, share your presentation. And when we check and fix our audio to current participant, we will give him a chance to pitch. How's Africa? Startup number 3.
Okay, so, okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
I see your screen and I see...
Okay, fine. So in Nigeria alone, the amount of capital trapped in the residential real estate is $300 billion. The primary reason for this is because Nigeria, and of course others in the sub-Saharan Africa, are not able to fully utilize land assets. The reason is because of poor land titling system or lack of access to information. It's even more problematic for financial lenders like the bank, mortgage companies, even insurance companies to be able to provide financing because of this problem. So what we've done is to develop a digital platform that helps the financial institutions and individuals to validate property before investment or purchase. We as well have a mortgage module that helps buyers to connect with our partner banks to access credit. Now, the platform is very simple. If you come on the platform as a user or as a bank or as an insurance company, all you need to do is verify yourself. You can request the services of the valuer or the surveyor. The lawyer or the surveyor. In the states like Kaduna, one of the states in Nigeria that were connected to the GIS data, you can query land information directly from the GIS. And once the lawyer, in any case or surveyor, gets the information from you, he will process it, give you the right information you have requested for. The market is quite large. Every month in Nigeria, we have over 9 million verification and valuations. We're just targeting 10% of this. So that translates to about 600,000 and 600,000 for verification. And then we are targeting 320 valuation every month at the cost of $51 and $129 for verification and valuation respectively. When we achieve this, we will translate our revenue to 7.2 million monthly. So at the moment, we've done over 500 valuations. We've generated 23,000 revenue. We've completed our development, signed exclusive partnership with the Nigerian Mortgage and Refinance Company. As a result of this partnership, we've been able to secure access to over 27 banks. These banks have over 33 million customers. We as well secure partnership with the body managing or regulating the valuers in the country, and as well as we've signed over 20 law firms. Our focus is Nigeria right now, but we want to pursue other emerging markets in Africa, Asia, and possibly Latin America. All this is possible because we have an amazing team. Namdi is coming from the technology background. He has worked with the MTN as IT support, and he has built a payment system before now called iMobile. So his expertise in payments, data management, and GIS and blockchain. Myself, I'm coming from the real estate background, over 7 years, and of course, project financing. So last year, we participated as one of the top 11 companies in Startup Bootcamp. We won a challenge in Cape Town as well. So if we are currently scaling up, expand our team across the country, that's Nigeria. So if you want to participate in our project, please talk to me. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you so much. You also have great timing. So dear judges, let's have a conversation.
Nandi, I think this is a great project, especially at the current state where we are right now, coming from Africa. It's really not easy to get through to get out without really the support, and because of trust and lack of security as well. I think this is a great initiative. But tell me, how did you get to $51? How did you get to $51?
Okay, so an average cost for valuation. So we sat down, like I said, we have partnership with some of these guys. So we did an extensive survey, and for the valuers, we got partnership with them. But the average cost, we've realized that they charge for verification of all properties is $51. So that was a survey, product of a survey. I'm talking to a lot of valuers.
I have a question for you. The $23,000 that you've shown us in revenue, this is over how much time?
So we launched intensively in February 2nd. So from that time till now, we've done over $23,000.
And that's generated from per transaction fees or from banks and law firms signing up?
Yeah, so from banks, we have 3 banks at the moment: Infinity Trust Bank, First Trust Bank, and one other one. So they've done over 500 valuation and validation. So that money is charged from the validation. So what we decided to do now to kind of get them into the platform, we're not charging them onboarding fee or subscription fee, but we intend to add some other features, and they're going to pay for those features in the future.
And assuming you can charge $51 per transaction, how much it costs you to get that valuation, to do it?
Okay, so we are using the services of the lawyers because we're not lawyers ourselves. We focus on the technology. So the lawyers on our platform execute this service. Then we charge them 10% from the $51.
So your actual revenue is the fee that you get.
Correct.
Okay. Thanks.
Commission.
Hi, Bawasune here. Very quick question. What do you need? I mean, what capital do you need to scale up? And what's your projection for next year? Revenue, customers, etc.
So we're trying to get 10,000 to start with 10,000 properties on the system through our customers. So that's the target in the next 3 months. But overall, on the next year, we want to get to 100,000. How this is going to be possible is because we're already partnering with the supplier end of this. So the developers are the people who want to bring into the platform. So we charge them nothing to bring in their properties. What we want to do with that is to be able to upsell these properties to everyday individual who comes to buy property. So when we connect.
Sorry, Nnamdi, I think you're not really addressing my question. My question is, you're pitching here today, what do you need? How much capital do you need to scale your operations? And what's your revenue projection for next year?
Oh, $350,000. Our revenue projection is 100,000, 150.
And this capital you need, $350,000, what do you need it for?
So we want to scale our team, be able to get through to these customers. We're in Abuja, so we need extensive move to meet these customers. We've realized the one we've onboarded, they will need some kind of handholding. Like the banks, we need to actually train them on how to use the platform. So those training, logistics, and of course increase the size of our team Right now we are 8, and we want to be able to get more experts into the team for sales. So grow the team, scale across the country is what we need the funding for.
Okay, thanks. You should reach out subsequently.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Hi, it's Julian. Quick question for you. Could you expand on the valuation process itself? How is it conducted? How much of it is technology driven versus a human being doing the job of valuing a property?
Okay, so for valuation, when you come to our platform, you will see pool of valuers. There are hundreds at the moment. You see pool of valuers who have good standing with the regulator. So you select any of them. So they carry out physical inspection on the site, and then they send back the information back to you without any human contact. That happens in about 48 hours, sometimes 24 hours. So we rely on the service providers to give us or to give our users this report.
Thank you. Sorry, your time is up. You could move conversation to private chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So our second presenter is back. Let's try to give him a second chance, please. Yeah, this is the screen.
Say something.
No, we can't hear you again. No, the same situation. So we are terribly sorry, but we have to.
Okay,
no sound. We are sorry. Maybe try to fix your problem, and we have to go on. So let's.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Say something. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Good day, everyone. Allow me to introduce to you Roland. Roland finds it very difficult concentrating on learning. He feels learning is boring, and which makes it practically impossible for him to grasp all the information. And this really affects his parents, and the most time forced Roland to want to pick his book and read. But guess what? Roland sleeps off 10 minutes after. But in contrast, Roland feels very agile and motivated whenever he picks mobile games on his parents' device. So this kept his parents wondering what really is wrong with Roland. But the concept, the low attentional span of Roland to learning and his high attentional span to gaming really continues until we're able to introduce Quizzer to Roland. So with Quizzer, Roland is able to play his topics in classes in a very interactive manner, in a way that it helps improve his academic performance and helps form a very cordial bond back with his parents. So with Quizzer, we are hoping to change millions of children who are facing similar problems like this in Africa. How Quizzer works is very simple. Students sign up on the platform. They have topics according to their classes. They match up with their classmates, and we put questions they're likely to have forgotten. All this happening in a very fun and interactive medium. Since our launch in 2009, we've had over 10,000 registered users, 300,000 in revenue, 500,000 monthly gameplay, and we're growing 20% month over month. Our target market are students between age of 10 and this amounted to over 400 million of African per student per day. We are sure to approximate us by being conservative enough. Our business model is simple. We sell license between $200 and $500 to school in the amount of $3.5 per month. With this, we're projected to make $125,000 in our first year, second year $500,000, and in our third year $2.5 million. Today, we are seeking partners to help us spread to more schools, and we're looking to raise seed funds to be able to strengthen our engineering, at the same time expand our marketing. Our founding team include myself, Tade Samson, the CEO. Many years ago, I've actually faced the same problem like Roland, but I've spent the past 10 years of my life learning technology to be able to provide solutions for millions of African students that are facing the same problem. On our advisory board is Jason and Ahmad. Jason is a Wall Street veteran and also an angel investor. Ahmad is a technology enthusiast who has co-founded 4 startups and obviously advised countless others across the world. Together, we believe that learning should never be an affliction. It should always be fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so our expert board is getting ready to ask great questions.
I have a question, if I may. How do you build your library, and do you build it in accordance to some sort of a curriculum so that you're gamifying subjects from that curriculum on your app?
Oh, yes. So when we started Quizzack, our major goal was to be able to build it locally in Nigeria, but make it globally available. And in order to differentiate us from our competitors who are outside Nigeria, we feel we have to actually make our game based on curriculum. So for every country, when you sign up on Quizzack, you choose your class, your country and your class. So based on this, you are going to actually get content which are peculiar to just your curriculum alone. And the way we do those contents for every curriculum is that we partner with different experts in different subject areas in different countries to be able to create this curriculum for students, and they'll be able to have access to it on Quizzack Games.
Okay, so more questions?
Thank you. Do you have a software service business model? Also, you have a software as a service business model? For this?
Yes. We're working on that practically. So in fact, corporate organization already approached us that we could white label Quizzack to them. So we're thinking of that if it's going to bring revenue to the company, that's critically what we should work towards. So we're working with a few companies to be able to deliver a first white label, which provide Quizzack as a service to different corporate organizations.
Thank you.
2 questions for you. Did you say that you had started this in 2009?
2019.
19, okay, great. And then have you tried to make any entry into the United States market at all?
Not yet. Obviously, we're trying to be able to capture the African market.
Well, just a little feedback. I see this as being something that would be.
Once we are able to do that, we can expand beyond.
I think you should definitely look at the United States market as well. Just so you know, I think this would be received quite well.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We look forward to that.
Okay, thank you so much. We have to move on. Startup number 4. Please get ready. It's participant number 4. Okay, I see you.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going? First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mohammed Gharib from Egypt, and we're doing something a bit unorthodox compared to what you guys have in store. for startups. So we're dealing with the problem of desalinated water, basically. So let me just run it. So it's 10 times harder for companies, for utility companies, to scale decentralized number of desalination plants. Desalination plants that deal with seawater, even after hiring number of personnel, and with gross technical issues affecting the operational sustainability, with redundancies along the value chain occur, which led to 80% from the cost to produce desalinated water comes from personnel, or basically the company, which eliminated the capability to execute smaller capacities of the desalination plants, and resulted in a very expensive cost to produce desalinated water. This is how the market perceive our the cost of the meter cube per water in the US dollars. So it's extremely, for the coastal regions, it's extremely expensive to acquire desalinated water. Our local market size is 100 billion meter cube. This is the African market, and the industry as a whole is worth $14 billion with a growth rate of 7.4%. Our local problem is the lack of water. I think it's a regional problem for the coastal areas in Africa. So one of the problems is the cost, the high cost of producing desalination plants, of acquiring it, and the cost to establish a grid. So that led to a very suffering market for the cost of. So we introduced a technology that led to, let's say, not eliminating the whole problem, but improving the situation. So we tapped into the automation, the dynamics, the predictive maintenance, IoT, analytical, and cluster. And introduced a whole new business model of not selling the desalination plant, but selling water to multiple institutions on coastal regions. So we sell them water. The plant is fully containerized, it's changeable, there's no civil work, and it's turnkey and replaceable. We took a step back to increase the automation life cycle of the desalination plants. So we had a custom-made chemicals, redesigned filtration stages, and fully integrated data-driven supply chain and operations, so service for it, which led to shortening the acquisition cycle for our customers, enhance their model, and they turned the engineering into live operations, basically.
Okay, unfortunately, your time is up. We have to stop.
Okay, I'm going faster. This is our initiated demand.
No, faster. We'll stop
Okay.
here. Dear judges,
sure.
please ask our Mohammed. He can use these 3 minutes to provide you with more information.
Yes, on your initiated demand, what do you mean by initiated? Are these contracts actually, signed?
They're coming in the pipeline, and I think we initiated this whole demand before the COVID situation. So our coastal market, if I can say it starts working by June. So we missed the season this year, but yes, they're ready to be signed, I think, by the end of the next 2 months.
Mohammed.
Yes.
First of all, nice to meet you. Question here. Now, to my recollection, desalination is mostly based on a lot of governmental bureaucracy. So how many governments are you currently working with, besides the Egyptian one? Who could you work with outside of Egypt for SOBEC?
Okay, let me take you just to the market. Because it's a very, very So we initiated with the government of Nambia. We initiated with Cote d'Ivoire, along with Cyprus. The cost of water there is extremely high, so we have feet here. We have a place to put our foot in, for these. But our business model is not initially it's not B2G, it's B2B so we sell to institutions at let's say coastal regions, hotels, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Mohammed, I didn't quite understand, how do you deliver the water to those to the end users?
Okay, so we install the desalination plant in their institution. Let's say a coastal compound. We install the desalination plant. It's fully containerized inside their compound, and that's it. We plug it in with internal grid, and that's it.
So you connect it to their grid?
Yes.
Can you go back to your solution slide and tell us more about your actual desalination process?
Okay.
Or without going to the slide, just
yeah.
Explain it in layman's terms. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, we install the desalination plant inside the coastal compound, and then we connect it to the wells, the seawater wells, and then we connect it to the internal grid, and that's it, basically.
Okay, I don't know. So I don't get it there. Is your competitive edge that you are able to put together a very relatively small desalination plant?
No, our competitive edge comes from the automation part. Currently comes from the automation part and driving the whole operations and supply chain through IoT-based sensors.
So you bring the cost down by how much?
Unfortunately, I have to stop you. Please go on into private chat. And our next participant, startup number 5, UFarm Africa. Please get ready. And full screen.
Sorry, just give me a second. It's all of a sudden misbehaving.
Setup show, or okay. Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go with that, please.
Okay. So, hi, my name is JP and I'm the founder of UFarm. Numisa is an amazing 27-year-old farmer from Khayelitsha Township in Cape Town. She has the passion to farm, the access to land, but she can't get finance to expand production in order to meet her demand. There are thousands of farmers who share Numisa's struggle, and they're the reason that UFarm exists. We fund farmers. Traditional financial institutions are not addressing the funding needs of farmers, and the securities and equities markets are complex and not welcoming to low and middle income earners. UFarm solves this problem by providing farmers with access to collateral-free finance and getting people to invest in crops and livestock and share the profits with the farmers when the produce goes to market. Our target market is comprised of farmers and crop investors. In South Africa alone, there are 2 million smallholder farmers like Numisa. And for crop and livestock investors, we're targeting low to middle income earners. If we're able to get only 10% of them to invest $1,000 a year through our platform, we could potentially unlock $300 million worth of agricultural finance for smallholder farmers. For crop and livestock investors, we're offering we're offering returns that are higher than anything that's legal on the market. And best of all, you get to choose how quickly you want your returns. The agricultural side hustle is open to everyone. Our business model is simple. Profits are shared after the produce has gone to market. For example, if a farmer requires $1,000 to grow tomatoes, we sell the tomatoes for $2,000. The first $1,000 goes towards paying back the initial investment, and the remaining $1,000 is the profit. So if someone invested the full $1,000, they would walk away with $400 profit. And if they put in $100, they would walk away with $40 profit. UFarm makes money from annual franchise fees, annual agency fees that are paid by the agents, and 20% royalty on profits that are earned by agents on every project that they do. And for every successful project, we charge an investor 3% commission. In the above example, we would make $40 from the agent and $6 from the investors. Starting your agricultural side hustle is easy, and in less than 5 minutes, you can become a part of the agricultural value chain. All you have to do is register your account on the website, start investing. All the information on the project is there, including information on the budgets and information on the farmers. We have built a powerful dashboard that allows you to monitor the progress of your project, send tokens to other users, and investors can cash out whenever they want and spend their money however they want. In order to protect an investor's money, UFarm has a number of risk mitigation strategies. All projects have crop insurance, all farmers have to work with our agents, and we make sure that there's a market for produce. We have direct and indirect competitors, and what sets us apart from our competitors is that we focus on financial inclusion for farmers and investors. Our goal is to change the way agricultural finance is done in Africa by becoming the world's first digital agricultural investment bank. And to make this happen, I have an amazing team behind me, including Hama, who's an amazing software engineer, and he leads an awesome team of developers. And we have Kudzai, who has 10 years experience working in both public and private sector, first as a banker and then in government. We're currently looking for angels that can actually help us scale and also invest so that we can actually reach the next level. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, your camera didn't work well. Can you try to switch it on once more? And dear judges, you're welcome to.
Hi, Lilia. It's
Yeah.
Kabir. If I may ask a question to the gentleman.
Sure, please do.
I understand your business model. I understand the problem you're trying to solve, right? And you spoke about selling tomatoes, but that's not where the process ends. So could you maybe just give me an understanding of what logistical infrastructure would support this ecosystem?
Okay. So first of all, the most important thing that we do is we work with agents. So agents are people with independent operators who've got an agricultural background, whether that's they've studied animal science or crop science or horticulture. And the job of the agent is to identify farmers who require funding, work with the farmers, help them manage the finance, because we don't give the farmers direct access to cash. And they also make sure.
Let me stop you there. I'm talking more about logistics, right? In terms of distribution. So that's what I want you to give me a clear answer to before we run out of time. I just want to understand, you've got the app, you've got the ecosystem, you've got the farmers, you've got the agents, you've got the market. You sell tomatoes. How do tomatoes get from independent you farmer to the consumer?
So part of the agent's job is to make sure that they organize transport and that sort of thing. So all of these things are then built into the actual budget. So they actually make sure that all these things get to market. So the agents are very key in the process.
Yeah, I'm finding it a little bit difficult as to how you would scale on that basis, but nonetheless, okay. Let me think about it a bit more before I'll address you in the side chat, and I'll contact you going forward regarding this.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Jen. Maybe I can ask a question to follow up on that.
Sure.
How do the money get back from the farmers? How do you collect this money once you give to the farmers?
So it's in the contracts that we sign that we are responsible for the marketing and sale of the produce. And again, the agents are there to ensure that that actually happens. So they work with the farmer from the planting all the way to harvest.
Okay, related to that, how do you ensure that the farmers uses the money like in the right way to the farming?
We don't give the farmers direct cash. The agents are the ones who we deploy the money to the agents who then manage, who then basically do project management. So for example, if the farmer needs to buy fertilizer, they'll make the payments on behalf of the farmer.
Good, thank you.
I apologize, our time is up. We have to move. Thank you so much for such a great presentation. So next one, startup number 6. Yeah, I see your presentation. Yeah, do a full screen. Okay. I don't hear you now. Can you say something to check audio?
Okay. Hello.
And your video. Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Hello. My name is Daniel, founder of hospital. So my question is, can we do with health what Google did with information, making it accessible, putting it into the heart of every human on earth? So generally in a day, a doctor in Kenya will have to serve 20 to 100 patients. Out of the 100, a certain number will be pre-codation, so they need attention. They need attention. And then we have Mama Boga. Mama Boga have to go out and look for food for her kid. So what happened? She have to go to visit the hospital. She spent almost an hour, several hours in hospital waiting to be served. Most of the specialists are located in urban areas. So what happened? One have to book, or you have to travel for a long distance to get a doctor to serve you or to attend a clinic. The market size. In Kenya, we have that 2.5 million of Kenyans cannot access proper healthcare, and most of them don't have medical covers. Out of a single day, 1.9 million Kenyans have to visit hospital, and they may not get served. We come up with a solution which is called Hospital. So Hospital is a digital platform, but it have a virtual kiosk. So this virtual kiosk have a way a patient can call at hospital direct. Then the information go to the hospital or to the doctor he is assigned to. So we have a mobile app and our software as a service. We are also using USSD to connect patients to the doctor or the hospital in case of booking or instead of calling in. Then our business model, we take a commission of 10% on all the transaction happening online. And our software is a HMS, which is we can call it, okay, it is a software which can be downloaded and the hospital can customize it. It is a hospital HMS which can be downloaded and customized as per the hospital wish. So we are focusing on the 10% of the daily patient who attend the hospital. The average earning for the spending for each patient is $5. So this is our attraction. We launch around March, and the platform, we have over 30 doctors. We have several hospitals using our platform. We have Beacon of Hope, First Community, and several others. So this is our go-to-market adoption. We have the digital marketing. 90% of Kenyans are using phone. So we have partnered with the hospitals, chemists, community volunteer to help us connect with doctors who are in urban. And then we are working on a partnership with Blue Wave Insurance to help us cover those patients. Then we target monthly events. We are also targeting the ASKI, the event, which happen yearly. And then community event. We have a dual posting features from where a hospital can be listed twice in our platform and in the Google listing. Then this is our team. This is me, our co-founder, who is a pharmaceutical technologist. And then we have Emmanuel. This is our competition. Our competitor, we are competing with public hospitals and HIF, MyDawa. Then we have a platform like MyDawa and mConnect.
Sorry, but your time is up. So we have opportunity to get more information thanks to our judges. Please, dear experts, ask something you want to know. And Daniel will use his 3 extra minutes for great Q&A session.
Hi, Daniel.
You already onboarded the doctors, physicians. You know, what's your traction in terms of actual?
Sorry, what is my?
Those seeking to visit a doctor. Traction with users.
Okay, yeah. So our traction you can go back to where our attraction is. But how we onboard patients through digital marketing and other form. So on patient, we have around 5,000 who we have been able to onboard, but we are hoping to grow as we increase the expansion. When we done with the virtual kiosk.
Okay. So it's the physicians or the doctors that actually entice their patients to use the app for the booking?
No, we have a web base where a patient can book doctor direct, and then the doctors can be able to access. They can be able to manage. It is a track of health. The doctors can be able to manage all their patients in one location. Did I answer the question right?
Yeah. Okay. If no one, I have another question, but I'll leave the floor to the rest of the judges.
Okay. Daniel,
yes.
Nice to meet you. I have a question for you. Besides the software solution itself, do you also have a product solution of sorts? For example, if there's like a child who needs to, I don't know, check his vitals, heart, eyes, whatever, how do you fix that solution instead of you know, that child going to the hospital, sitting at some you know, emergency room for like 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever? How do you fix that solution?
How we are fixing that? We are partnering with community volunteers and pharmaceuticals. So we have a virtual kiosk. It is like a shop, a small shop where a patient can be able to get the basic, like the weight, temperature, and then it is being sent to the doctor direct, or he or she can do the virtual, talk to his or her doctor or the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, the virtual kiosk is something very right, which is only being managed by a community volunteer and who is a health practitioner.
Okay, thank you so much. We have to move. Startup number 7 is called Click. Please get ready. Mm-hmm. So I'll mute.
Okay, good afternoon.
Hi, I see your presentation and I hear you perfectly.
All right, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex. I'm a co-founder of Click.ng. Click helps tutors to deliver effective lessons to students, irrespective of their location. This is a too contrasting picture about a school in Africa, particularly Nigeria, and education in other parts of the world. There are two fundamental things that is separating these people. Number one is the use of technology solution in learning. And the number second is the class setup. Here's the problem. We know that we have good tutors and creators in Africa, but the challenge they have is that they don't have any indigenous solution to monetize their content. So they are not motivated to create a good quality learning content for students. The second one is that in Africa and Nigeria, there is no integrated solution for schools and tutors to deliver online classes or lessons to students. And the third one is that students still have these kind of difficulties in accessing quality education from professional tutors. So we decided to build a platform, which is an integrated platform that helps schools to create and run an online school. We have all the features you will need to do that, from content sharing, hosting the live classes, and then conducting assessment without the need for you to integrate with any other third-party solution. Our solution also helps tutors and creators to streamline how they share this learning content with students. A school using our solution can invite all their tutors to the platform and collaborate with other tutors to deliver quality lessons to students. And the fourth one is that our platform helps creators, tutors, and schools to monetize content, either by taking online classes or live events. Here is our competitive advantage. The number one thing we focus on is building a better technology. We know there are other tools that people can use to engage in online classes, but most of these solutions are not integrated. For schools in Nigeria who are actually trying to go to online school, you need to use Google Classroom, you need to use Zoom, you need to use ClassDojo, combination of tools, combination of different login details, and your data are separated in different platforms that you cannot integrate together. So there's also a cost involved in using different solutions because you're going to be paying different vendors to use their platforms. Second one is that we want to create something that could be a personal branding for their educators, schools, and tutors. And we make our solution highly customizable to fit into different use cases. The number four competitive advantages we have is the bundling of the whole future into our platform. We are not using any third-party solution. We build all our technology in-house. So we also support a wide range of content formats for students. We're not just asking tutors to create a video content. You can share a PDF or any format of content with students so that they can learn. Our platform is also very easy to navigate. Here is our business model. We have a premium plan where we take 10% of each transaction. Being that our platform can be used to sell courses online, a tutor or a creator can sign up free of charge, create content, put it online. When students buy this content, we take 10% of the transactions. We also have a subscription plan. This is for schools and for some educators who want to reduce the percentage we're taking from their transaction either by 3 or 5%.
So your time is up. Thank you so much. Dear judges,
Hi, Alex. Bawatune here. Two quick questions. How long operating and what's your traction in the marketplace? How many customers? How much have you made? etc.
All right. We launched the solution January this year. And so far we're partnering with schools. We have not really focused on getting the marketplace running, but we are focused on getting our solution to school to engage their students in online classes. And so far we have 7 schools, and then over 1,000 students have been engaged in our platform. And in total, we have 224 registered educators on the platform. That's what we have. And then we're also discussing with National Board of Technical Education in Nigeria for adoption of our solution into Nigeria Polytechnics.
So have you generated any revenue at all to date? Or if no, what's your plan to do that going forward?
Yes, we have actually made some revenue from schools that are paying our subscription fees. In total, we have $2,500, which is about 800,000 naira in subscription fees to date.
I have a question for you. What limits Udemy, for example, just like entering the market tomorrow and get you out of business? How do you deal with that?
Okay. For schools in Africa and in Nigeria, when you charge them in dollars and to pay in dollars, they are going to have challenges making those kind of payments because for example, Zoom, a pro version of Zoom charges about $12 per month, which is about 6,000 plus in Nigerian currency. So we're actually making a better solutions to serve this kind of users. Where a school we have to buy without charging tutors separately to pay exorbitant fee just to engage the student online. So we make our solution first of all pricing competition, and secondly a better technology.
Okay. But for example, how do you, let's assume they localize and take prices down and fight you, like face to face. How do you deal with that?
The first thing we wanted to do is to use the government organizations to adopt our solution into their schools, because when government do that, it will be very difficult for them to abandon their indigenous solution just to make sure that they are buying a foreign product. It doesn't serve them any good. We are trying to use the government to help us make sure that this solution is adopted in all their schools. Number one, that is one way we're trying to, unfair advantage we're trying to use. And the second one is that Zoom will become Zoom for whatever reason, for online video conferencing applications. We are building this one specifically for education. So that is why in our live class sessions, we have something different that Zoom doesn't have. A wide range of features that will serve the education market, which is not currently present in Zoom video conference application.
Okay, thank you so much. No time for a Q&A session left. So next startup, number 9, Corridor, please get ready. Okay. I see you are unmuted. Please tell something.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Good afternoon.
I see. I see.
Okay. I'm about to share my screen now, please. Can you see my screen, please?
Yeah, we see your screen.
Can you see my screen? Good afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm the CEO of Covered.
It seems that we lost our presenter, yeah, due to...
Yes, I'm coming back. I'm coming back online now. Apologies.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay, I'm back online. Apologies. So, hello, can you hear me now? I'm back online, please.
Yes, we hear you.
Please.
Okay, I will begin now. So quickly, before I begin, I would like to tell you a story about myself. Already twice this year, I've been sick with malaria. And of those two occasions, unfortunately, I did not have enough money on me to be able to afford treatment, either from the pharmacy or clinic. And this is the similar experience of several millions of Nigerians, because about 97% of the total population in Nigeria is currently at risk of malaria infection. And malaria, as it is in Nigeria, is one of the deadliest pandemic, affecting over 97% of the total population. And already yearly we have a case of around 100 million cases occurring yearly. Also in Nigeria, every 2 minutes a child under 5 dies due to malaria. And our solution to this is an affordable malaria insurance plan, which costs as low as $1 premium per month. This plan provides basic malaria tests and treatments from over 2,000 partner pharmacies and clinics we have partnered with nationwide. This malaria insurance plan is backed by AXA Mansard Health Insurance Limited, that is AXA Nigeria. And how does this plan works? How does our product works? Our product leverages API technology. Our product leverages API technology, which allow us fintech companies in Nigeria who have established distribution channels, digital platforms like USSD platforms, web and mobile apps, and point of sales agents all over the country. With this arrangement, we use insurance as a service model. With this insurance as a service model, we are able to leverage on these digital channels of several fintech partners in the country. So fintech partners such as mobile money operators and agency banking providers. And as it were, we are able to cross-sell our $1 insurance, malaria insurance plan within the platforms of these our partners. And with what we are saying now, we will be able to leverage on several mobile apps and web applications and several USSD codes
or several thousands of agents all over the country to be able to distribute this $1 per month malaria insurance plan to the low-income earners in Nigeria. Currently, what we have done so far, currently we have signed up a partnership with FET Wallet, which is a leading mobile money operator in Nigeria, and we will be engaging their web platform, their mobile app, their USSD platform, and they also have about 9,500 point of sales agents nationwide. Also, we have a merchant partnership with Paga. Paga is also a leading mobile money operator here in Nigeria also. And the platforms engaged also are about with the web, the mobile USSD, and over 20,000 point of sales agents. With our partner FET Wallet, we have a projected sales within our first year of about 300,000 policies sold. May I remind you that our model, our business model.
Our time is up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dear judges.
I will take questions now, please.
Hi, Commodore. This is Bawatune. Pretty interesting concept. Two questions for you. One is, when did you launch specifically, and what's your traction been so far with customers? Secondly, this product seems to be relatively super focused on malaria. I'm curious, I mean, how does that compare? Is that not too stringent, given the number of things that ail folks in Nigeria? Thank you.
Okay. Number one, we are about to launch, although at the moment, we are focusing on the API technology, but at the moment, we also have a web-based platform ourselves where we offer this malaria insurance plan on our own platform. But within this new week and this month, we would launch the API model with our partners. That's number one. And number two, as regards if this insurance plan is stringent, the health insurance in Nigeria is very expensive. A lot of Nigerians can't even afford it. Hence the reason we decided to work with our insurance partner to create a very a bespoke insurance plan which targets malaria itself. And aside this malaria insurance plan covers test and treatment, covers life or funeral expense cover of about 100,000 naira paid to the customer's beneficiary, and it also covers hospital cash reimbursement if the customer is admitted into the hospital for more than 2 days. So as it's where this plan itself suits the emerging market.
I think that's fine. I think that answer is sufficient. Well done. Keen to see how you do in the marketplace, and I'll allow others to ask questions as well.
Okay, I'll take next questions, please.
Hi, do you partner with any foundation, and have you tried to reach out early on to philanthropic initiatives?
Okay, of course, we have a couple of philanthropic initiatives in Nigeria here, which is our next phase of partnership. But at the moment, we are trying to aggregate as many third-party partners so that this plan will be rightfully available to everybody, no matter the channel they're engaging with. After that, we'll be moving to partner with philanthropic organizations as well.
Just a quick one. How many people have tested your this product and it has worked?
Okay, at the moment, just
okay, our connection is lost.
I guess there's a network issue. You can answer in the box.
Okay, let's move on.
A question for everyone here: was it $1 a month? Did I get it right?
With such a high incidence and the real cost for treating for this disease, it's hard to believe that it's going to be enough.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern. I love what he's doing, though.
I think maybe that's something we can then take with him in the organization of the project.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Our next startup is number 8. We missed him. a little bit. So please get ready.
Hello everyone, I am Johnson, CEO of Helg Scooters. Helg is revolutionizing the transportation system in Africa while reducing carbon emission and congestion significantly. Automobiles, cars, buses, trains, and so on, they change transportation from man, from horses and walking to something faster and better. Right now, more than 1.1015 billion vehicles have been made. This chart from our world in data shows a significant rise in carbon emission caused by cars and vehicles in just 19 years. This enormous number of vehicles has also caused congestion, which is now a major issue. For example, Lagos, Nigeria, which has 44% of 12 million vehicles in it, even as small as it is. Also due to Africa's large population, transit systems are under severe pressure to satisfy everyone's needs. Helg is the last mile solution, tackling all these problems by providing a sustainable transport system that, one, complements existing transit system and reduces our reliance on automobiles, thereby reducing congestion, and two, reduces carbon emission. How? By introducing shared e-scooters. E-scooters are a great alternative to your average automobiles. They give personal flexibility for each rider, they don't cause congestion, and they are fully battery powered, meaning zero CO2 emission. It can be used for both short and long distance journey. They are time effective and they are easy to park. The way these e-scooters will be used is pretty simple. Just scan, pay, and ride. Using the Helg mobile app, all users have to do is sign up with an account, then deposit money into their e-wallet. The mobile app shows all the available e-scooters on the map in real time. Then you simply scan the QR code, pay the fee, and ride. We at Helg are targeting university students and estate residents, as these places will be more ideal to set up an e-scooter sharing system, considering they are controlled environments before we move to streets and cities. We took surveys in different universities to know how many possible users we could get. The survey shows many students want this e-scooter sharing system in their schools. In Africa, there are 1,000 estates and 1,181 universities as well, given for a perspective of over 40 million users. Our competitors right now are shuttle buses, private vehicles, and walking. We're using a rental and subscription model for our users, and these are the payment plans. And we project a monthly revenue of $29,400 per 100 e-scooters. Why are we the perfect team to do this? We have friends and advisors who own their own e-scooter sharing businesses, like the COO of Dot Scooters. We know the best approach to enter the market. Our sub team of developers all have experience of over 5 years. We know what it takes to start and run a business from our previous startup. And two of the three founders have known each other for over 5 years. We are going to completely change transportation in Africa. We have a team, there's a pain, we have a solution, we have a beautiful service, and we have traction to show that it is wanted. Thank you.
Is this all inside gated communities?
Sorry?
Is this all inside gated communities?
That's where we're starting.
You'll be providing pickup and spots?
Yes, that's what we'll be doing. It'll be more of a, there'll be docking stations and then they just walk up to it, they scan the QR code and they take it to wherever they want in that community.
Can you tell us how long it takes you to amortize the cost of a scooter?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
How long does it take you to amortize the cost of a scooter?
Not very long. I don't really understand question, sorry.
Do you own the scooter?
No, we've been importing scooters from China or from Netherlands. So either China or Netherlands.
Right. So you buy them with
Yes.
your own capital?
No, we don't have capital yet. The only thing we own is the mobile app.
Right. So who buys the scooters?
We're looking for investment to get scooters.
So you're looking for somebody else to own the scooter, you just provide the service?
No, we'll be owning the scooters. We're looking for the capital to get the scooters. Then we'll be linking them with the mobile app. So we're running both of them together.
So what's the cost of a scooter?
A scooter is about 745 euros, around $800.
So using your service, how long it takes you to amortize that cost?
About 3 months, 2 months, 3 to 2 months.
Hi, Lior from Hyundai. Can you collaborate if you have any unique technology for this service?
Sorry, I didn't understand. I didn't get you.
I ask if you have any unique technology in the app, in the design, the planning. Do you have any technologies that you developed?
Not necessarily new from the normal micromobility businesses, but we have features like booking, we have carbon footprint tracking, and some other features.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's move. Startup number 10. Hello, startup number 10. Okay, startup number 10, please join us right now. Oh, I say
Okay,
see.
I might be.
Happy to see you. Please share your
Okay.
screen.
Okay. You see that?
Yes, and please
Okay.
do full screen.
Sorry?
Switch on full screen.
Okay. There.
So your time will start at the same moment when you begin to pitch.
Okay, I'll start now. Good day, Battleground participants. Thank you for allowing us to be part of this event. It's very exciting. During the time of this event, this 2 hours that we have in the event, the sun will deliver as much energy as the entire world will need for 2 years. So every hour on the sun equals 2 years, 1 year of running the global economy. So that's why we have a lot of solar projects, wind projects. As you know, that the renewable energies have now surpassed the fossil fuel projects. But there's always an issue. The issue, main issue, is that that we need batteries, that when the sun goes down or the wind stops, you want to continue using the energy. So the natural thing for most installations is they use deep cycle batteries. So far, so good. We have that kind of solution fixed. But what's happened now is starting now, a lot of the major renewable energy farms, and we're talking the big ones, have now come to the end of the use of their deep cycle batteries. We estimate that this
I can't hear you. We lost
Earth.
The sound, yeah.
Yeah, I guess something went wrong.
Oh. Okay.
So we can wait. Oh, you're here. Okay.
Oh. I continue.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, all right. My last point was that there is a situation coming up where we're going to have to dispose of huge amounts of deep cycle batteries because they've run their course. And we come with a solution to that. we believe it's the most cost-effective, innovative energy system in the world. If you were to think for a moment of how a dam works, a dam has the water at the higher level, it goes down the chute, it hits the big generator or the turbine and produces electricity. We have now done a similar thing. We have developed the next generation compressed air system, but we don't need to build a big dam, and we don't need to worry about whether the water will still be here in a few years, because it is disappearing quite rapidly. So we use renewable energy, solar and wind. We can even use grid to power this super compressor. This compressor then draws in air, cleans it, takes all the microparticles, contaminants, dust, everything out, and then we compress it into, I guess, call it scuba tanks on steroids, very strong, high pressure vessels. And this is now kind of the most favorite part of our demos. We usually have a lot of engineers who come and take a look at this thing, and they start to laugh and say, well, you know, all you got is a tank full of air, lots of tanks full of air. And I said, what's this?
Okay, thank you so much, but your time is up.
Oh, okay.
Dear judges, we have the opportunity of 3 minutes. Let's use it.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we need to understand better the technology.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I would need to understand the technology better in order for me to have any questions.
Okay, well, it's compressed air. We compress air and then we release it when you want it, and it generates electricity and water. That's the simple version. We compress air and then release it when you want it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting technology, but what's in here? Do you already have customers? Or if not, what's your plan to acquire customers? Who are your typical target market?
Well, at this point in time, sir, we're looking for manufacturers all around the world. We have started negotiations with 3 in order for them to manufacture these air batteries and then service the local region or the country. That is our go-to plan. We're just finishing our last R&D milestone, and we're about to go into commercialization.
Well, how do you use, or where do you get the energy to compress the air?
We use renewable energy, sir. We use renewable energy, which can be wind or solar or even grid. And then the compressor then cleans and compresses the air, releases it when you want it. And that's why we call it the air battery. It has a 30-year lifespan. It uses no chemicals. And we can produce unlimited amounts of clean water using compression, not condensation, but compression. We'll also be experimenting with desalination later on in 2021.
Sorry, so can you give me an idea about what is the ratio of, I mean, for every unit of energy that you consume to compress air, how many do you produce out of the battery?
Our efficiency rate, sir, is 74%. Whatever we get in, for example, with solar, which it does not cost us anything, we can convert 74% of that energy into normal energy to run factories, gated communities, islands, hospitals. The market is quite huge. And of course,
so the output is less than the input in terms of, yeah, is that correct? Did I understand it correctly?
Yeah, 74% of less. No, the output is more. Or no, sorry, less, I guess, yes, less.
Okay.
74%
so why not
is
use solar energy directly as a main source of energy instead of that 26% waste?
Well, because we need to convert that. The compressor is the one that converts the solar energy into normal energy, electricity. So we can, you know, power factories, power anything. So
Thank you so much. Unfortunately,
okay.
Jim and Kevin, text your question.
It's okay.
Okay. Next startup number 12, RepairNet. Please get ready. Startup number 11 has technical issues, so we have to miss. So startup number 12, RepairNet.
Can you guys hear me? See me?
Yes, please move your video camera a little bit higher.
How about now?
Better right now.
Thank you guys. Let me know once you see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
We're good?
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys. My name is Owen. I am the founder and CEO of RepairNet, and I have some great news for you guys today. So RepairNet is an AI mobility platform powered by machine learning to be able to help car owners get access to certified mechanics wherever they are, whenever they want, and save up to 30% out of repair costs. Why now? So the automotive industry in Africa is huge, with about 48% of car owners who prefer mobile mechanics. And out of these, all these roads are out of 8 years of experience. With the changing consumer habits and enabling technologies like web and smartphones, the industry is in the early stage of a massive change. With the 82% out of 53 million Kenyans using this kind of technologies. So RepairNet will be leading the way in the mobile car repair service, and we will be flipping the industry on its head, enabling consumers to get certified mechanics wherever they are and whenever they want, and save up to 30% out of repair costs. At the same time, we are also empowering these hardworking mechanics to control their ways of life, make a better living, and do what they do best. So everybody should be asking right now, how does RepairNet works? So all you have to do is submit the make, model of your car, the reason for your service, and your contact information. We take the measure to help you attain a good quote, get a good mechanic, and get you fixed wherever you are, whenever you want. All this leveraging our technologies like facial recognition, softwares, AI, blockchain, to be able to enhance the security for our car owners. So in the market size is quite huge, with 48% out of car owners who prefer mobile mechanics. It's estimated at a TAM of 900 million, whereby out of this, by deducting our 15% transaction fee, RepairNet opportunity is 135 million. We have a first move advantage, looking at least $135 million annual RepairNet revenue, and we acquire our customers primarily through digital marketing. Our bread and butter is the quality of service, the spare parts, the 3 months guarantee, and our insurance as a service platform, whereby we deduct at least 15% each from repairs and the full service, and also deduct 5% from our insurance as a business platform. The industry has a lot of competition, and we will differentiate ourselves by offering our services at a chosen location, 7 days a week, by providing a free and fair, transparent quote with no hidden charges. RepairNet is backed by a team of experienced, deep domain expertise with at least 30 years of combined experience across ICT, sales and marketing, finance and administration. At the same time, also not forgetting our advisors who are leading experts in the automotive industry, the software industry, and have personally invested in the company. We acquire our customer primarily through online marketing, and we get 5 times return on our customer acquisition costs. We use the strategies of reward stacking to help in customer acquisition and retention. At the same time, we use our referral networks to be built within the platform to enable customers to be able to access the platform better.
Okay, dear Owen, your time is up.
Oh, wow. That was
Q&A
fast.
session starts.
Thank you.
Hi, Owen. Bawatune here. Interesting. I'm keen to know, how long have you been operating? What's your track?
So RepairNet has been
revenue?
working in the last 6 months. In the last 6 months, we launched around March. Right now, we have a huge traction in terms of users and customers and partners. At the moment, we have about 1,600 mechanics and 16,000 car owners. With this, we had a revenue in August of 162,000 in the month of August. At the same time, we've done a lot of partnerships. Our recent partner was signing an MOU with the National Industrial Training Agencies, who is our main accreditation and assessment center for all our mechanics.
Well, that's pretty impressive. So what do you need today? I mean, how much capital are you looking to raise, and what do you want to use the capital for going forward? And what's your projection in terms of customers' revenue afterwards?
All right. So currently we're raising a Series A round of revenue for $500 million. Out of this, we give out an equity of 20% to be used in scaling our customer service, enhancing our customer service in terms of marketing, mechanics, and also we are also working on setting up a new board of mechanics and car owners who are going to help us improve the services that we're trying to offer. Any more questions, please?
Yeah. Do you have any revenues today?
Come again?
Do you have any revenues today?
Yes. This is my traction page. So as of last month, we made $162K. From there, we did about 14,000 jobs. The revenue is doubling each month. And this is just the revenue for the last 6 months since our launch.
How do you vet and ensure your individual mechanics' quality of work?
Thank you so much. That's a very good question, and I'm glad you asked that. So basically, as I mentioned, part of our traction is our partners. So we've partnered with the Toyota Foundation, we've partnered with the AA Kenya, we've partnered with the NITA, and we've partnered with TVET. So what happens is when a mechanic wants to use the platform, they first have to go to one of our centers to be vetted. So they are put through various situations, could be customer service, could be technical, could be engineering, could be how they operate their mobile tools. So what happens is once they are able to get the certificate, that's when they're only allowed to use the platform. At the same time, all our ratings are transactional based. So when a mechanic does a work, he won't be rated until the customer pays for that transaction. And the beauty is we are using machine learning technology, our AI technology, to be able to allow all our car owners know that they're dealing with certified qualified mechanics. What happens is when a mechanic gets to a site, they're supposed to take a selfie. So the selfie, they're supposed to smile. We call it a liveness check, so that we will know it's not a photo of a photo. So when they go to a site, the car owner has the ability to take a photo of the mechanic so that he can be able to be verified and vetted that it's the actual mechanic. At the same time, the car owner is also able to view all his previous jobs, his ratings, and his qualifications. Thank you.
Excuse me, how do you take care that the mechanism will not bypass you?
Sure. So in our platform, we are using something we call a pricing calculator. So the pricing calculator has been built to be able to understand how the pricing in this industry works. So our platform offers at least 30% off on all our repairs and spare parts. And at the same time, we have our 3-month guarantee on every repair done. So with the guarantee on every repair done, we ensure that our customer retention is at least 80% of customer retention, because they know at the same time, not that they will not only get better pricing, but all the repairs done through the RepairNet comes with a warranty and a guarantee of 3 months.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our last participant, startup number 13.
What is it? Thank
Please.
you, guys.
Thank you. I can't share my screen yet. You have to allow me to be able to do that.
No, you can't do this. Please try once more.
Okay. All right. Got it now.
And I want to see you. Please switch on your video.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. All right. Thank you, everyone. My name is Luther. I'm CEO at PriceValley.com. So there's a problem. It may interest you to know that there's a problem of the high cost of food in urban cities in Africa. Nigeria, where I'm from, on the average, we spend close to 60% of our monthly income on food, which is the highest in the world. In fact, for Nigerians who earn less than the minimum wage, they spend all their income on food just to survive. This problem is not only particular to Nigeria, it's also across other African countries. So the solution we've come up with is called PriceValley. PriceValley is a digital food cooperative platform that enables people to buy food in bulk or share bulk food items directly from farmers and wholesalers, making it cheaper and fresher than retail. PriceValley basically helps you buy at wholesale price what you need in retail.
Stop for a minute. Your presentation is hide. Please share screen. I stopped your time.
Okay. I thought it was sharing before. 1 minute.
No.
Can you see now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I continue from here then. This is how the product looks. You can download the app on iOS or the Android, and you can also visit the web platform. So a user registers like any e-commerce platform, and you can buy food in bulk by just adding to cart, choosing the option to pay by yourself. If you wanted to share that bulk item, what you need to do is use the Pally option. So there are two Pally options. There's an open Pally and the closed Pally. The open Pally enables you share with random people who come on the platform, and while the closed Pally enables you share with people in your own network. So, and once you check out, you get your own share delivered to your doorstep. We launched in November 2019, and since then we've been experiencing quite some growth. And in fact, COVID helped accelerate our growth as well. We've been fortunate to achieve a couple of things. We are part of the MIT Bootcamp program in Boston last year. We also have a partnership, an investment partnership with Green Tech, and several other achievements that we've had. So this is the main slide, which is our magic sauce. So the way our model operates is very different from the traditional layer, the traditional distribution channel, which has about 4 to 5 layers before food gets to the consumer. But with our model, we direct the consumer and we direct the farmers in supply direct to consumer, and we also aggregate the consumer's demand to the farmer. So this enables us cut out a lot of up to like 30 to 40% of what customers would pay if they were buying through the normal traditional model. And we are helping families save up to 30% of their monthly spend on food currently. And we can even do more at scale. We're a team of 4 founders. I am the CEO. We have the others who include our CDO, Chief Data Officer, or Chief Operation Officer, and our tech is built in-house by Deepak, also a co-founder. We're also fortunate to have Maxim Bayan and several others in our company, helping as company builders, as well as Emmanuel Paula, CEO of Foodora, who is advisor and all that. We are currently seeking a $200,000 seed round, and we hope to close that by December. We've already covered a quarter of that. And if you're in Lagos, because our model is city-based, if you're in Lagos, you can try out PriceValley to buy from us. And if anybody has more questions, I'm open to answer. Thank you very much.
Well done, Luther. Sounds pretty interesting. But what's new here? I do have interest in agriculture specifically. Now, question for you: you said you launched in November. So between November and How well have you done with traction? It sounds like you've done quite. I couldn't see the graphs very well.
Yeah.
So the revenue rate today, and how has that changed on a month-to-month basis?
Yeah, so we grow 20% month on month at least. We are close to $100,000 in sales, and yeah, that's the traction. We have over 2,000 active app installs. We've done over 1,000 orders. We have a quite high customer retention rate, which is at 70% at the moment. And we've worked with 300 plus farmers and wholesalers, and which we help them.
So that's fine because you don't have a lot of time. One more quick question so everybody else can ask questions as well. You want to raise $200,000. What do you need the money for? What are you going to spend it on? And how is that going to catapult the business going forward in the next year?
Okay, so most of the traction we've had right now has been organic. So we are, to us, assign a significant amount of money on marketing and advertising. We're also improving our tech because we have a business aspect of that. I mean, a B2B aspect of the business as well. We supply restaurants, hotels, and all. So we are building a different interface for them. And we also have plans to work with farmers on a contract basis. We also need funds for some part of that. Then operations generally, office and equipment, the basic stuff. We just want to scale in Lagos and be able to move to other cities in Lagos before we do outside of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Before other judge will have an opportunity to answer or ask a question and you have an opportunity to answer him or her, I would like to remind judges that this is our last participant. Please vote for all the participants that you have heard today, because we will, after the last questions, we'll be closing our votes and announcing the results, and we'll finally know who is the winner of the general battle in Mena+Africa region today. Okay, so next question. Anybody wants to know anything? No. Okay.
Can you maybe explain more how the client interact with the supplier?
Sorry, come again. I didn't get that.
Can you explain more how the customer interact with the supplier?
Okay, so yeah, so we list the products on the platform, and the customer, directly orders on the platform, and we are behind the work. We are behind the scene. We make sure to get the items to the consumer. The consumers don't directly interface with the farmers. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah, partly. Okay.
Okay. If there are no any questions, Lila, how are you doing with the time? I think we already close to 3 minutes. So if anybody wants to ask our last participant anything, you can do it in chat. Thank you very much for your great pitch. And we have just 1 more minute to go until we close the chat. And I remind all of you that if you have changed your mind, you always can come back and change a mark you had put previously. But please make sure that you had put all the marks beneath all the participants. And in a short 30 seconds, we will know who got the 3rd place, the 2nd, and the 1st one. And please let me remind you that the winner who will get the 1st place will go together with us to Silicon Valley for our great finals, hopefully offline. If not, he can stay in home and go for the grand finals online that we will do. And
so we
yes.
will invite the startup to VC house. Yeah. So.
Oh yes, yeah. Please tell about the option.
Yeah. So the VCs who wanna talk with the winner of today's battle more, we will create another event. It's just for VCs. And we can talk with the startup 30 to 60 minutes and to drill on the startup much more. So if you are active VC, if you are interested in investing. So please, it's free of charge, and just apply to our VC house. Natalie sent the link. Natalie, can you send again your email and the link in the chat, so you can be a part of our closed VC community.
Yeah, great.
We have different rooms, deal flow rooms, deal exchange rooms. It is for the startups in which some VC already decided to invest. So we co-invest. It's also free. So please join us. Thank you, Anna.
Yeah, I have the results. I know them before everyone else because you will see them in chat, and in a short second, you'll see them at our event page. So
I see the question from Jumana. Jumana, you don't need to press submit button. It's okay. You just mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, number 3, Air Battery by LAG, Leaper Innovative Green Energies. Congratulations, Air Battery. Number 2 goes to Price Pelly, our last participant. And number 1 goes to RepairNet. Congratulations, RepairNet.
Congratulations.
Wonderful.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes, congratulations to our winner. You will see all the results. All the contestants can see their results published at our event page. And it was a great battle. Lily, can we have the slide of our next battles? Yeah. Of course, we are inviting everyone to come to our next battles. Next week, Tuesday and Thursday, as always, we will be having FinTech Battle Europe, and we'll be having AI Battle North America. So please come and join us for this wonderful opportunity to be with us. No, it's previous slide.
Oh.
Previous
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you, everyone. If you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to Lily, and we will talk some more about being our partner or being part of our wonderful products. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this great event. Thank you, Lily, for hosting such great event. And
Thank
see you all.
It was great to hear.
Thank you,
See you all
Anna.
some
Thank
more.
you, Lily.
See you guys.
I will see you guys to the next event.
Guys. See you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Startup Network. See you next time.
Thank you.
Take care, Anna.
Thank you.